Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 news, because as always when there is a new patch that means more details from the data miners, because DICE are not particularly good at hiding their files in the updates, unless they're doing this on purpose, of course, I don't know. But yeah, there has been a lot of animations found for Dooku this time. Last time it was Anakin, but this time it's Dooku. And they look really good. So this comes from Mophead and Toro is Black, who managed to find and apply these animations to Obi-Wan in the game. First of all, we have this intro animation that looks just like in episode 2. I love it. The way it just, you can see instantly that it's Dooku, although it's not his model. And I think that just speaks for the animations. So how obviously good they are. And you can also see the 4 different emotes here, and I will be bringing up the names of the emotes later when I get over to another data mine from Uninspired Zebra. But as for the animations, you can see right here how they will look for the actual emotes. But if you move on to the fighting, that's where it gets really interesting, and I am so glad to see these animations. Obviously it does look a bit buggy at some cases, because this is work in progress animations and it's applied to Obi-Wan, but as you can see, he puts his hand behind his back when fighting, just like he does in the Clone Wars series. I'm so incredibly happy that they went down this route and didn't take the movie route where he fights a bit more, well, normally I guess you could say, or he doesn't have the same classy lightsaber style as he does in the Clone Wars series, where he often keeps one of his hands behind his back. And I think that's something really cool that they've decided to put in the game. I mean, any of you who have watched the Clone Wars series, you will instantly recognize that this is Dooku right here, when he kind of points his lightsaber straight forward, hand behind the back, and just kind of humiliates whoever he fights, at least when he has the advantage. Sometimes he doesn't do this, and sometimes he does, so I'd imagine we might see a mix of different animations where he'll sometimes have the hand behind his back and sometimes he won't. I mean, it would make sense that he doesn't always do that. So yeah, I thought this was really cool to see, and although I'm not a huge fan of data mines overall and wish DICE would somehow be able to keep this secret until they are planning to officially reveal it, I'm still equally excited that we get to see these animations now, as there's more than a month probably until we will see him live in the game, if the January update is in the end of the month, which I think most of us are expecting. And if we then move on to another data mine by Uninspired Zebra, we've got the abilities and emotes. And I guess I should say it's spoilers in here in case you wanted this to be a surprise, but you probably shouldn't have clicked this video in the first place then, right? But nevertheless, the 3 abilities, according to him, is Electrocute, but sometimes referred to as Lightning Stuns. So I'm a little bit scared about that one. I hope it's not gonna be a proper stun like, you know, Palpatine's Electrocute, because I really don't think we need more stuns in the game. It could just be like a quick little zap that will kind of push you backwards or just stun you for half a second or something, which I think is fine, but as long as it's not one of these 2-second stuns where you can just shoot someone in the head and kill them, I'm fine with that. And then secondly, we have Expose Weakness, which I guess is probably a debuff of some type, which we don't really have in the game right now, I think. So that seems to be a new mechanic, potentially. And lastly, we have Duelist, which definitely sounds like a Dooku thing to do. I'm not sure, maybe that will increase his stamina, or he can hit faster, or he can do more damage, or he can hit through blocks. Who knows? It could be a wide variety of things that Duelist actually means. But yeah, those are the 3 abilities as of right now that he has in the files. And lastly, we have the emotes, which are the following 4. Brave but Foolish, Looking Forward, More Powerful, and Sith Control. And obviously the first one is probably Brave but Foolish, my old friend. The second one I would imagine is I've been looking forward to this, which I'm very glad he put in there. And then the third one is probably I've become more powerful than any Jedi, even you, or just I've become more powerful than you can ever imagine, or something like that. It doesn't have to be maybe exactly what it says in the movies. That's something we've noticed with some of the other characters, that sometimes they even borrow lines from each other, but I think you get the point. And then the last one, Sith Control, is quite interesting. Is that gonna be something where he just tells Obi-Wan like, oh, the Sith is controlling everything, you know, a bit like he does at Geonosis when Obi-Wan is captured, or something like that? I'm not entirely sure how they're gonna make that emote kind of applied for everyone, so it's not just gonna be a specific thing for Obi-Wan, but nevertheless, it sounds like a good selection of emotes, especially the I'm looking forward to this. I think that's gonna be the spam emote of Dooku. But yeah, that is all I've got for this video. I will link both the Reddit thread and the YouTube video if you want to go and check it out yourself. And yeah, let me know what you think about the Dooku abilities, animations, emotes. Again, work in progress, doesn't have to be final, but nevertheless it's only 1 month away roughly, so I think it's likely that it will be at least similar to this. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.